Hello and welcome to lesson number 6. I just want to mention to you these lessons are based on this book here, Autodesk Civil 3D 2023 Fundamental. It's a good book. It's almost 1,000 pages long. Okay, in this lesson we're going to talk about profile. So what is a profile? A profile usually represents a surface or a roadway vertical design. So if I'm looking at this roadway here, they say the center line of the roadway is right there. And if I stand on one side of the center line up here someplace and look at the roadway from this angle, and I can see the profile of the roadway. And that so now when you look at that, any typical roadway design usually you have two different type of profiling there. One is the existing ground, and the other one is a proposed vertical design. So again, if I'm looking at right here, I can see the existing ground, and then my proposed design will be coming up this way. Looking at this existing roadway, and if we look at the profile for it, this will be the existing ground, and this one will be the proposed roadway design, which we'll talk about later how we're gonna make these. So before you go ahead and work, why don't you download this. If you've been following my these series of tutorial, you should have this already. But if you don't have it, down below the description, download this file. We will use this. Before we're going to create a profile of this surface, let's create a quick alignment, and then we're going to take that alignment, create a profile from there. Come up from a home tab, go to your alignment, and click alignment creation tool, and give it a quick name, NAS Road. And then we're going to use that alignment's going to be the center line. Description, no need for that. It's going to start from station 0. We went over this with the design criteria, so we just want to go ahead with the default, click OK. And then come back in here. Let's identify the curve setting. I'm going to come up here from this left corner, say tangent with curve, and there we are. Now we are in a mode. We can go ahead and make your own road and have fun with it. I'm going to start from here, try to hit as many as alignment I can. I'm going to come up here and take a turn back in here and keep going. Whoops, the other way. Come on, don't freeze on me. And then come back and finish it up right here and click OK and hit enter. So put some curve in there, and now we're going to go ahead create a profile of the center line from here. So basically we're going to stand on one side of this center line and look at the view, see how this profile of this surface, where this alignment is going, it's going to look like. So from a home tab, go ahead and find profile. Make sure you find a profile. Okay, right there, not profile view, profile. And when you click the profile drop down menu, it will tell you create profile from the surface, or create surface profile. Click on that. And when you do that, you have another window. And in this window, the alignment, we only have one alignment anyway, and this is it. So that's, I named the NAS Road. Whatever you have, you name yours. And then the existing surface is this surface, unless you have other surfaces in yours. And that's click there too. And we're going to start from station 0 up to, in this case, our alignment end at station 45. And let's go ahead and click add. And that will bring us to this lower window. And in here, we're going to go ahead and hit draw in profile view. And once you have that, this another window opens up. This profile view wizard, we're going to go ahead and go through all these different tabs. Now we are at general tab, and we just have to confirm that our alignment name is NAS Road, which we corrected, and then profile view name, and you can go ahead and name that if you want. Let's call it WIT. That's for now, and you can name whatever you want. And then down here, you want to go ahead look at the profile view style. When you come to the profile view style, there are many different styles, and you can try these out and see how it looks. Don't be afraid, just exercise with it. But let's go ahead and go use the profile view, and then we're going to go ahead and click next. That will bring us to the next tab, which is the station range, and our station range is from 0 to 45 unless you want a certain, but let's go with this one. Click next again, and here we get to profile view height. And if you go with automatic based on the elevation we get from the survey data, we can say okay, the lowest grade was 89 above sea level and the highest was 129 above sea level. So we can go ahead and use that, or you can set your own if you want. But I'm just going to go ahead with what we had, the survey data brought us. On this band, you can go ahead and there are different bands set, but we're going to go with the existing ground, finished ground. And we're going to go ahead and bottom of the view profile, you can check this out. Let's click on other things, see what we have. The top view, it's going to look, I don't see any much difference, so let's go with the bottom view and click next. Data band view, let's click the existing ground, finished ground elevation and click next, and that will bring us to profile hatch option. And let's say create a profile view. And when you do that, let's pick an area, put it right here, away from the drawing. And there it is. So that is the existing ground of the profile. That's how the ground look like. So if you go ahead and, now remember when we set the elevation view range here, we said use the lowest and the highest point of this existing ground. But I like to see it a little bit bigger so we have more room to play with, and when we draw the new profile or finished grade. Let's go ahead and make changes to this. What we can do is go ahead and highlight it. Once it does that, right click and then come back, hit property view, profile view property. And then when this new window comes up, in this new window you can see there's information tab, station tab, elevation, profile, band, and hatch. Just go to elevation tab. And from elevation tab here we can go ahead and change the minimum and maximum higher than that. Let's make it 50. So click on the user specified here and make it 50. Then set the maximum as 150. And look at this when I will make the change. Click apply, and there you go, it made it bigger. Okay, so now we have this, which is kind of easier to work with. So that's how you make that change. To make a new profile through this alignment, this be the existing profile. Want to put a new profile in here. Come up from the home tab, go back to profile, click on that, and this time go to profile creation tool. Once you do that, you have your pointer again. You have to select the your profile. See how you go over and select it right there. Okay, now when you select that, a new window opens up. It's on my other screen. Hold on. There's the new window. In this new window, obviously name of our alignment is NAS Road. We only have one. The name of the this new profile is going to be proposed ground or finished ground. So I'm going to call it the PG for proposed ground. Description, if you want to put description, that's fine. It's a design profile. There are other style right here. Let's just go stay with the design profile. And a complete label set, that's fine. You can go ahead and change that if you want, but keep it as either label or no label. Let's go with complete label set. And let's click OK. And when you do that, just like the alignment setting, we get this window back. And we like to set the curve setting, so come up to the far left and click down here, say draw tangent with curve. Okay, now you go ahead and select that. Based on your design, I mean, that's for highway design. When you take that class, you will know this. You can create a new profile, and that's depend a lot on your cut and fill, how much you want to cut out, how much fill you want to bring in, the existing material type and stuff like that. So let's go ahead. You want to start from right here where my cursor is, and you want to go ahead, and this is your new roadway. Remember, you got to stay within the design criteria. When you want to build a road, you want to keep the percentage below 7% unless you're in a mountain area. Preferably if you can do less than 1%, that'd be great. You don't want to do 0%. And as you move this down, up and down, you can see the percentages changes. So, and depend how much cut and fill you want. If you go ahead and click one stage shot, you can just put a vertical curve in it. I'm going to go ahead and click right here, and then I'm going to pick it up a little bit and click this way, sag curve in there, and hit enter, and now you have a curve data right here. Let's take a look at how our label is. This is a station. You can see that it has the elevation. I don't know if this is existing or elevation of the new. So we want to clean this up, make one existing and make the other one proposed, and show it. Right here, for example, we have the proposed profile, and then we have the existing ground. I'd like to know at this certain station, what is the elevation of this existing ground and what is the elevation of the proposed ground. So if I go back down here, and we can see that both elevation is the same, and I don't know which one is which. Let's figure that out. So highlight your profile, and then right click, then go to Profile View Property, and from here go on a Band tab up here. From a Band tab, go ahead, select this, and we're going to come back in here. Let me extend this a little bit here so we can see everything. Okay, so now you have Band tab, and you have all these other tabs on top, and there's one that says Profile 1, one that says Profile 2, and you got to define which one is which. So Profile 1, if I click down at the 3 bar down below, it has only EG or FG, PG, existing ground. So let's keep Profile 1 as existing ground. Okay, and let's make the Profile 2 as finished ground or proposed ground, and click Apply, click OK, and if you look at it, it's different. Let's pick another elevation like this one right here, and you can see it's 106, 93, 97.2, and by just looking at it you can tell this one is the existing one, is the lower elevation, which is this one right here. Okay, download this file. It's below the description, and let's go ahead and we're going to create a named viewport. Once you have opened this file, we did this before using other format, creating a profile. But now what we're going to do, we're going to match the alignment with the profile. So if you come up here and just click anywhere, then go up to the top left corner. When you go there, see that you should be able to see a minus sign right there, top left corner. Click on that minus sign, and then go down. It says View Report Configuration List. Then come down here. Let's make it 2 horizontal, and we have something like that. So now we have done that. Let's make the upper up here active, this top part, and then I want to go ahead to the profile of the Jeffries road. I'm going to center it like this. Push down on wheel of your mouse and center the drawing, and right here. That's good. And then come back in here, go down the bottom one, down here also make your that will be this one right here. Yeah, that's the same road. kind of line it up as much as best as you can. That looks good. So you can adjust it and zoom, make it somehow line up the your profile. Up here now in the View tab, click on the View tab, and from View tab you come up here with something. There's another panel called Named. Click on that, and then you have here. So go up here and click New, Viewpoint, and name it. Let's name it the way you want it. I'm going to call them, I'm going to call it just any name. I'm going to call it the Test 1 Road. Or you can just name it the road. You should name it the road exists. It should be Jeffrey Ranch Road, but I have already done this once. So I'll click OK. Now come back on the top left corner, and when you see the plus sign, click plus, and then come back in here, make it single. You can do it this way, or we could have just come up here at the panel right here. It says Viewport Configuration, click that and click on single too. Now we have done this. Let's come up here, see what we did. So if you go ahead and have this drawing and come back to the left corner, and you see the minus sign again, click that minus sign, then Viewport, and then you're going to go Custom Viewport, and there's the road we called Test 1 Road. Let's click on it. It will bring us this so you can see your alignment matched in with your profile.